Hello, friends. This is another episode of the program Empire of Lies, in which we discuss manipulation and disinformation in the Russian media. The rhetoric of escalation, what television really says when it talks about war from threats to justifications. One of Solovyov's recurring ideas is to present the current conflict not as a local standoff between Kiev and Moscow, but as Russia's inclusion in a larger conflict with NATO and the West. This shifts the discussion to a different framework, no longer about recovering what was lost or resolving territorial disputes, but rather about preparing for a new, broader phase of confrontation. This logic justifies not only mobilization measures and the restructuring of industry for wartime purposes, but also the expansion of the list of legitimate targets, logistics, enemy energy, and previously taboo facilities. A parallel argument is being made. The West is behaving strategically, shamelessly. It is deliberately dragging Europe into a protracted war for the sake of defense economics and the redistribution of funds. This leads to several assertions. Europe is now the first line of defense. Its social and financial institutions are prone to routine war, and political elites benefit from its continuation. This view sets the tone. War is beneficial not only geopolitically, but also domestically in EU countries. America, from peacekeeper to manipulator. The presenters note the duality of the American position. On the one hand, there are public statements about a desire to end the conflict and a willingness to apply economic pressure. On the other, there are practical steps that are read in Russia as an attempt to shift military work onto the Europeans, while simultaneously maintaining influence through arms sales and restrictions on the energy market. In this version, Trump and the US administration are neither a direct patron of Ukraine nor a selfless peacemaker. Listen, you piece of British shit. Okatish, Poseidon, and your country doesn't even exist. But when those poor Brits die, they should say your name, because it was you, idiot, who brought trouble to this island. You idiot! I think we need to remember what drives Putin. Putin is obsessed with seizing Ukraine, subjugating it. For him, Crimea is Russia, and Russia is Crimea. Back in 2014, if you read his speech, he compared Crimea to the Holy Mountain. We must help Ukraine gain long-range capabilities to make Crimea uninhabitable.